filters regularly? How do you inspect the filters, and what are you looking for?
Okay. The one that's gray, that I'm about to take off right now, is the only one that has a hole in it. Okay? That's to accept, put it right here for the moment, that's to accept the silver ion cartridge.
Okay.
Take out the silver ion cartridge. You want to read more reading for you?
Yes.
It comes in two pieces. Also comes with a date exchange, or a date reminder here. Okay. What you can do is these two pieces fit together. The only reason you need this is to get it out.
Okay.
Okay, otherwise it's not long enough. You hear a little squeezing on there. Okay, this is September. We're assuming that you're going to use this 3 to 4 times a week. That means you can go 4-ish months. So it's the beginning of September, so October, November, December, January. So somewhere around the end of January, beginning of February, this should be replaced.
Okay.
So we're going to take up to February. Piece here, get it off.
Would a Sharpie do the same thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
February. Stick it in. Make sure it's down. Take the filter, put it back on. Now, every 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to rotate, okay, the filters, starting somewhere and going around. The reason is that when the ozonator is working, this filter is working. Water is always going through it, so it has a tendency, obviously, to get dirty more quickly.
Okay.
Right. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to do that.
And that evens out the life of the filters.
Right.
Okay.
And again,
that makes sense.
Every 4 or 5 months, whenever you're going to change the water and change everything else, the other thing you're going to wind up doing is you're going to take these and you're going to throw them in the dishwasher.
Okay.
Throw them in the dishwasher with regular soap, regular dishwashing soap, and run it on the regular cycle. Do not run it on the dry cycle. 95 times out of 100, it's fine. But some people, that heating element gets even hotter and will melt the plastic.
Okay.
All right? That's the only other thing. Once a year, you're going to spray them down and then clean them off.
Spray them down with what?
With a spray that you'll get. You'll get it at the end of the year, doesn't matter. But, so once you've done all that, you're really good to go.
Okay, so 4-ish months on the silver ion thing.
Right, so whenever the silver
about
ion and
rotate about once a month. Rotate to
right. So every 4 months, 4.5 months, you're going to throw these in the dishwasher. You're going to replace the silver ion cartridge. If you do not want to replace the silver ion cartridge, you do not have to. It is not absolutely necessary. It does work all the time because it's working with the ozonator, and it does cut down on bacteria. That I will tell you. Silver ion pellets, they're little pellets, silver coated, negatively charged, and guess what? It traps bacteria. Is it? And I'm saying it on tape here. It is not cost effective, but it is bacteria effective.
So
Okay?
how
You're
much
not
is that
cutting
whole
back
thing?
enough on whatever you're putting in as far as chemicals are concerned to pay for one of these.
How much does it cost?
Well, they're $34.95 each. If you buy 3 at a clip, they're $29.95. So, or each. So.
And I'm not showing your face, by the way, so.
That's right.
I'm punching the stuff in here.
Would have had my makeup people come on. Okay. When you get them out of the dishwasher, you're going to take them and you're going to spray them down some more because the dishwasher, the jets on the dishwasher do not get into the crevices, and the soap will be in there. Won't ever hurt you, but water will be soapy. So you take each one for a good minute and spray them down and getting into each of those little grooves. You got you get 325 square feet of filtering space in these things. You get plenty of filtering space. Okay. Oh, well, we can leave this off because eventually we're going to do it. Now we're going to go over, and once a week, again, assuming 3 or 4 times a week, if you're going to start to use it 6 or 7 times a week, you're going to do it every 3rd or 4th day. I also suggest you do it at the end of the day after you've gotten out. and it's very easy. Take out one test strip. It has three items on it.
Okay.
pH, alkalinity, MPS. The only really two things you have to be concerned about is the pH and the MPS.
Top and bottom.
Alkalinity will follow suit, because if you notice, that says
Yep.
pH
Says both.
and alkalinity up.
And I
The
never used them
alkalinity-
with both. I used to do one of each.
Okay, no, this is combined, and you don't.
Okay.
But there's a good possibility it will always lag behind a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It's the pH that matters, because that's really for
That's the one I
skin.
paid most attention to.
Exactly. So you're going to stick it in for a couple of seconds. You're going to lift it out. Okay. You'll check the colors, see what they most likely. That's fine on the pH. That's actually fine on the alkalinity, but you need MPS, because you probably have not added any.
We haven't added anything.
Water from Boynton Beach or from anywhere else does not have, shock in it.
So what is MPS?
Okay, that's
It
here.
says MPS.
Now, we can go through this. If necessary, if this were light orange or yellow, you're going to add anywhere from an ounce if it's orange to an ounce and a half if it's yellow of the pH up. So you want to raise the pH. pH low.
Once a weekend, I used to throw 2 caps in there because
You don't even have to use 2 caps in this, because
All right.
again, you're cutting down on the amount that you're going to need. What I say to people is, that's going to be less than an ounce. Just that's more than enough. Again, throw it in there.
But that's only if it shows up that
That's
it
only
needs
if
it.
it shows up. Only
Yeah,
if it
because
shows
that's
up.
that's the
And
one that'll eat up
same
your skin.
thing with the MPS. If this were purple, don't add.
Yeah.
And again, you can start to adjust it. You'll start to learn. Each spa's a little bit different.
Okay.
But this has none in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the MPS, and you see the inner cap?
Yep.
That should be more than enough. Put that in here. Okay. What we're going to do is, when it comes to options, oops, be careful. Okay, that'll come up. Hit back, and then the clean cycle will come up. Just press it. It'll start the system. What it'll do is, over time, it'll get through everything. Now that the water's already flowing, do that. Put the cap back on. Every week, whether it calls for pH or MPS, it will always add an ounce to an ounce and a half of chlorine. Always.
And you say do that after we get out of it for the
But I'm
night
gonna
so that
say-
it's ready.
Yeah, now, are you going to go in tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to do this. But again, tonight, when you get out, now you'll let this run, which is great for you because the pH will be balanced in about 15 or 20 minutes with your skin. How many times have you been in this spot?
Every night since 3 nights already.
Okay, that's fine. You get in the 4th time.
I mean,
then
the
you're gonna
pH
do
and
this.
alkalinity were balanced. They
Yeah,
weren't far off.
They weren't
It
far
was
off.
the MPS
because-
that was off.
That's correct. And the MPS
Now,
is
what
because never
tests the chlorine?
Nothing. The system trusts this chlorine. If you wanted to get, I could give you other tabs. It's not necessary. Experience will tell you.
Okay.
This is an ounce to an ounce and a quarter. Because what happens is, it's a usage of the word, but it does it cleans the water immediately, and then chlorine dissipates.
Okay.
Okay? So what you're doing is really shocking the water, killing the bacteria, shocking the bacteria, and then you're fine. So you'll take this will be a full one, and then maybe a little bit more. Again, hitting the clean cycle first, getting it started. Don't breathe this in, because it really isn't. It works. It does wonders on my lungs.
Yeah.
Just throw it in there. This will all shut it off by itself. If you want to leave the top on, if you're sitting out here to relax and cool off, if you've been in it, that's fine. Even when it stops, just leave the cover off, because that'll just let the chlorine dissipate that much more quickly.
All right.
That's it. You're done.